Live your life with no regrets and know that everything happened for a reason. And you can use those things to teach you, like, okay, I want to do this differently. Because a lot of times, if we didn't go through those things, we wouldn't really know what we wanted and who we really wanted to be. Because there's just been so many times where I've looked back and I'm like, man, like, I wish I would have done this differently. And I just always think to myself, like, if you didn't go through that, you wouldn't have learned what you now know. And I realized so many of the things that I wish I could have changed all came down to me thinking, okay, I'm not worthy because I did this thing. And I had to realize you are worthy. It's a good thing to take accountability because, I grew up with people who were abusive, and I was such a kind person myself, but eventually I let it get to me and I started being hateful towards other people. And when I was trying to be better, I would look back and be like, man, like, I was such a shitty person for doing that. But then I'm like, well, I couldn't have realized that I wanted to be a kind person if I didn't go through these things. Now, I'm not saying that you need to go through those things, but lots of us do. And most of the time it's because we're hurting, because we're going through something. And I just really had to forgive myself because I told myself, nobody's perfect. Like, so many people who go through hurtful things, of course they're going to hurt other people because they're hurting. So I had to forgive myself and send love and sorries in my mind to the people that I had hurt and just move on, because I just told myself, if I keep beating up on myself, I'm not being the person that I wanted to be. Because the person that I wanted to be would take accountability and be different and do better. And so that's what I did. That's the only way that I could get better. And of course, I'm not perfect. And that was the whole point of what I realized, that none of us are perfect. That we are all learning and growing and changing. And the goal isn't to be perfect, because perfection doesn't even exist. Perfection means something is done and it's perfect. And nothing is ever done. We're all growing and changing. So just forgive yourself, take accountability, and move forward, because that's all you can do. Because who you are, who you really are, which is love, would take accountability and love yourself through it. Because once again, like I said, most of the time we do things out of hurt, out of just doing what we thought was best at that moment. Because like with my example, like making fun of people, I was hurt, and it felt good to like get that out. Even though those people didn't deserve that, it felt good to get that out. So I was just doing what I felt was